baseball fans, and welcome. Interleague Baseball on MLB The Show. It's the Boston Red Sox going up against the Atlanta Braves. With my partner, Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. Singing a guy who could change this game with one swing of the bat, Austin Riley. He, of course, leads their team in home runs.
Yeah, Boog, he's been such a force at the plate, and it seems like every time he connects, the ball is traveling out of the ballpark. So when you have such a threat like that, other guys in the lineup should get good pitches to hit because they're trying to get those outs instead of having to face him in a big situation.
All right, first pitch coming up. And starting this one, Max Fried. Chris, he's got the ability to take control of a game when he's out there.
Well, incredible mound presence, and he's going to attack hitters. Look at that strikeout per 9 ratio over 10 coming into this start. So he's a pitcher that wants the ball. He's aggressive. He knows that he can get the swing and miss, especially when he needs it most. We'll see how effective he is in this one.
Ready to go? Now at the plate, Raimel Tapia.
First pitch, 7:20.
That one fouled off. Here's the 0-2. In the dirt. On to first. One up, one down.
Well, oftentimes that's the pitch he's trying to set up, the curveball. He'll lean on it pretty heavily, so you got to be expecting it, look for it, and sell out so you don't miss it when you get it.
Justin Turner, batting with one down, takes a strike. On the ground. And that one handled. Whips it to first. Fine play in the hole for the out. Here's Rafael Devers. That's off the mark. Ball one. Rafael Devers, part of that 2018 team that won it all. But over the past couple of years, he has really turned into one of the top hitters, certainly one of the top left-handed hitters in the American League. Next offering is in for a strike.
Yeah, and his ability to handle pitches as well outside the zone on the fringes, just impressive. I know we'll never forget the night that he hit a home run off of Aroldis Chapman slightly above the top of the strike zone and just clobbered it to left center field.
Yeah, that pitch was over 100 miles an hour from Chapman, and he raked it out of the ballpark. And a swing and a miss, and that's that. Red Sox go down. Back here at the ballpark and towing the slab here, Tanner Houck. What do we need to know here?
A really good outing for him last time. Scattered 2 runs, was attacking hitters, getting ahead in the count. Great performance. We'll see if he can do it again in this one.
Now it's the second baseman, Ozzy Albies. The pitch. That's a little bit low. So 2 balls and no strikes.
2-0.
Pulled hard, but it's a foul ball. Swing and a high fly ball out there towards left field. And Albies is retired. And there's one down. Here's Sean Murphy. He swings and hits a fly ball center field. Hernandez has it sized up. Hauls it in for the out. And here is Ronald Acuna Jr. He's coming off a 3-hit game in Sunday's series finale. First offering misses the mark.
1 ball, no strike.
That one drifts inside.
2-0 count, great hitter at the dish. If you're going to miss, you've got to miss outside the zone. You miss inside the strike zone, you'll be asking the umpire for a new baseball.
Righty delivers. Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2. In the air, right side. Duvall makes the catch, inning over. Second inning set to go. So here's Boston's cleanup hitter, Adam Duvall. First offering, and it just misses. Singy, Adam Duvall's a guy that's had a nice career, but 2021, the year that was kind of the signature year in his resume. Up the middle, Albies over to first in time. And a quick out, number one.
The first baseman, Bobby Dahlbeck.
Here's Bobby Dahlbeck. That pitch in for a strike. 0-1.
Well, most importantly, a World Series champion with the Atlanta Braves. First inning World Series grand slam. The swing he will never forget.
Foul ball. It stays 0-2. Duvall split that season between Miami and Atlanta in 21. Ended up winning the Gold Glove, and he led the National League in runs batted in. He goes down looking.
Already 3 strikeouts here in the early part of the start, so I think the guys further down in this lineup might need to take notice, take some notes, share some information. Got to bring a better plan to the plate, or else it's going to be a really difficult game. Disrupt this pitcher, do something to get him out of his rhythm.
To the right side, throw on to Olsen, third out. Bottom half of inning number 2, and now it's Atlanta's cleanup hitter, Austin Riley. The right-hander back to work. Swing and a miss as he was late that time. Shot back to the mound, and he gloves it to first. That's one out, the bottom of the second. Here is Matt Olson. That one misses, and it's 1-0.
Tried to backdoor him with that slider right there, but just missed off the plate. Good pitch, though.
Next offering, pop foul off to the right, out of play. Swing and a miss. And it's 1-2.
All sliders so far in this at bat to get ahead in the count, and clearly shows there was a game plan in mind for how to attack him in the box.
That one 95 to finish him off. So now the DH spot, Vaughn Grissom carries the 8th best batting average in the National League entering play. And he swings and misses at the initial offering. There's a swing and a miss.
From a pitcher's perspective, that's a beautiful splitter right there. As a hitter, you don't like it, but he's commanded his fastball, and out of that same tunnel, that splitter comes, and the bottom just falls out of it.
0-0 here in the bottom of the second. Next pitch in the dirt. The count now 2-2. Wong collects, fires to first. That completes the strikeout. Welcome back. Top half of the third inning. Here's Kike Hernandez. In for a strike. It's 0-1. Hernandez goes 5 feet 11 inches, 190 pounds, and he was born in Puerto Rico.
0-2.
The 0-2. And that skips in the dirt.
Puerto Rico doesn't just produce baseball talent, it produces Hall of Fame talent, from Roberto Clemente to Pudge Rodriguez.
The wind and the pitch. And a foul ball. He stays alive. The wind of the pitch. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. That one just misses.
It's a good take.
High fly ball down the left field line. Ozuna racing over to make the catch.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
That's to third. Fires across the diamond. 2 up, 2 down. And stepping in for Boston, Yu Chang. That one ripped left field. In one, hops off the wall. Should be extra bases. Chang into second, and he's got a double.
Waste no time there. Put a pretty good jolt into that one. Great swing, nice balance and weight transfer, and he got it to drop in out there in the deep part of the field.
Albies over to first in time, and that'll do it. And welcome back. Here's the veteran outfielder, Marcell Ozuna. And he deals. Bounding ball here, rolls foul. Ozuna, a former Gold Glove winner, hitting 7th in today's lineup, and he's been on a good run at the plate, hitting over 300 in his last 10 games. And the right-hander deals. And now the count 1-2 after the swing and the miss.
He has a tendency to chase out of the zone, and that slider that's down, that's one of his money pitches to get that swing and miss.
And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. Snap throw. Here's Kevin Pillar. There's a strike. Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's 2 down. Here's Orlando Arcia. Swings through that one. 0-1. And strike 2.
This guy's not wasting any pitches. Hitters got to get into swing mode. This is a good time to expand the zone. Throw something maybe down in the dirt.
1-2.
And 1-2. Off the outside edge, and now the count is 2-2. On the ground, right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Start of the 4th, leading off, Justin Turner. Swing and a miss. Strike 1. And it's quickly 0-2 on the designated hitter. And here it comes. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Just missed.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Popped up, and it falls. Around first, heading for 2. The throw into second, not going to get him. He's in there.
Didn't exactly square that one up, but sometimes you don't have to. Not much you can do about that one on the mound. Made a good pitch inside and jammed him. He just found a way to fight it off the other way and make it work. Now let's see if they can put up the first run of the game.
1-1.
Kicks and fires. Foul ball.
Well, here's a good opportunity in this inning to get on the scoreboard after that leadoff hit, and hardly order coming up right behind them. This is where they need to get going.
And a pitch. And that's a strikeout looking. Called strike 3 and a fastball up in the zone.
Well, just excellent location on that inside fastball. Really locked him up. And as a hitter, it's not typically what you're looking for. You're trying to protect away and then in, so you can be a little bit tardy with 2 strikes. Hard to tell if he was fooled or if he thought it would be called a ball, but either way, that's a really nice pitch.
Next one misses. Ball 1. And there's a ball. The 2-1.
3-1.
Well, these guys have had a hard time scoring in this one. The guy out there on the mound wants to keep attacking, make sure that they don't get any confidence.
drops into the glove, and that will end the inning. Bottom four, Ozzy Albies up to the plate. Hout back to work. A swing and a miss, and that's strike one.
Yeah, but kind of hard to believe, but Ozzy Albies, first second baseman in Braves history to win a Silver Slugger.
And he's won multiple Silver Sluggers now. And Albies is retired. And there's one down. So here's Murphy now. He's 0 for 1. And there's the strike.
That split is a pretty nasty pitch. Explodes out of the hand. Looks like a fastball, and the bottom just falls out of it.
Now 1-1. The Braves hitless so far in the game. Swing and a miss. And the count 1-2. Chases the fastball up the ladder, struck him out. And now it's Ronald Acuna Jr. Hit it well, but flied out to the deepest part of the outfield his first time. Popped up right side and puts the squeeze on that. And that is that. And a pitch. That one's in there, and it's 0-1.
You know, these Red Sox just haven't produced as many competitive at-bats as I'd like to see in this one. They really haven't worked many deep counts or long at-bats, and that's fine if you're having a lot of success. But at this point, I think it's time to make an adjustment.
Fair ball. Makes the turn and heads for second. The throw in, and he's out. Here's the center fielder, Enrique Hernandez. And that is in for a strike. 0-1. We talk so much about how starting pitchers prepare for their starts. I talked with Max Fried, and one of the things he told me back in 19, he and Lucas Giolito started using MLB The Show to go over scouting reports. Stays alive. Max said he's not sure who actually started at first, but it was 2019, and he and Giolito, who were teammates together in high school in Los Angeles, they had the idea to become more familiar with the opposing lineup using MLB The Show. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. In the dirt. Murphy fires to first. Got him. 2 gone after the strikeout. Connor Wong up next for the Red Sox. And first offering is fouled off. The pitch. And a big swing and a miss.
No ball. 2 strikes.
And down on strikes he goes. And good work there. Back at Truist Park, ready to go for the last half of the inning. Here's Austin Riley. Now the right-hander ready to go. Still no score. And first offering is fouled off.
You know, these Braves just aren't putting together very many good at-bats in this one. We're in the back half of the game, and they're still searching for a base runner. He's been great out there on the mound, no doubt, but it's also been a disappointing performance at the plate to this point.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Oh, there's a 3-pitch strikeout. He can do whatever he wants with the baseball right now.
Matt Olson up to the plate. There's a strike.
And as we get deeper, it's not going to get any easier. These at-bats are going to feel more and more desperate with every out the rest of the way.
Swing and a miss.
0-2.
And the count is 0-2. Got him. Snap throw.
You know, the danger with the slider is leaving it out over the heart of the plate and getting contact on it. If you're going to miss, you want to miss towards the corners, not in the middle. Right there, he does a great job with hard break at the end. He ran it inside. Very difficult to do anything when you're tied up like that as a hitter.
And now it's even up.
Oh, he's got to be pretty proud of this outing so far. Sometimes guys cower coming into a ballpark like this, but he has attacked hitters. Pitching on the road like this is very impressive. This has been a treat to watch.
The Braves still looking for their first hit in this one. Out towards left center. Tapia in pursuit. Squeezes it. And that'll do it. And the Braves back here in Atlanta. Now here is Yu Chang. That's in for a strike. Chang in his 4th year, 27 years old, and he's a native of Taiwan. Base knock center field. Off to a good start with a leadoff dive.
Multi-hit game for him now, and with the lack of results he's been having lately, I'm sure he's feeling some relief. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
Next pitch downstairs. Now 2-0. The 2-0 is in for a strike. Chang on at first. Nobody out. And now 2-2.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of a double play here.
Next pitch is downstairs. Swing and a ball popped up. Makes the catch for the out. So now Turner into that right side. He swings and misses at the first pitch. 0-1. Just missed. The 1-1 is fouled off.
Really great change of speeds. He goes off the off speed to the foul.
Got him looking. Fastball at the letters, froze him for strike 3. And it's Rafael Devers in the box. In there for strike 1. Chris, you ready for a nugget?
Ready.
Rafael Devers homered in 3 straight games against the Yankees before he turned 21. The only other player to do that, Babe Ruth. And now 2 balls and a strike.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Kicks and deals. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. In the dirt, blocked. Murphy fires to first. That completes the strikeout. Back here at the ballpark. Well, we go bottom 6. Here's Marcell Ozuna. Hout back to work. There's the strike. That one finds the corner, and it's 0-2.
Tonight, his slider has been really impressive. I mean, tight spin. Seems like the hitters aren't picking it up out of the hand.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Going to count 1 and 2. Got him swinging.
No, that slider was way out of the zone, and for me, it just comes down to not seeing the pitch out of the hand, not tracking it into the zone, and then also being a little bit anxious, not confident in your 2-strike approach. And so when a guy's in that position, you get him to commit early, and a lot of times you get the swing and miss, as you did right there.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
And he'll be beating himself up on the way back to the dugout. Got a pitch to hit and just couldn't get to it. I think that slider really caught way more of the plate than it was supposed to.
Oh, he hit him. And that got him pretty flush.
That goes to show you just how hard it is to throw a perfect game. I mean, 1 lapse in concentration, 1 loose pitch, and the chance is gone in an instant. Now we'll see if it affects him as he continues to chase this no-hitter.
And he's down 0-2 as he swings through it.
He's in a great spot right here. Ahead in the count, 0-2. All 4 pitches in play right here, partner.
Arcia leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Ground ball to the right side, and he picks it up in foul territory. The 0-2 sets him down on strikes. Called strike 3 and a foul. Welcome back. All set for the start of the inning. Adam Duvall at the plate. There's a strike.
If he doesn't get a knock right here, that pitch he just took is going to eat at him for a while. You might not see another pitch like that from a top-level guy like this.
1-1.
The big lefty turns, kicks, deals. And that's down and away. Pitch misses there. Full count now.
He wanted that fastball high and tight, looking for a strikeout. Just didn't locate it very well.
Got him swinging. Snap throw.
This guy will throw any pitch in any count. 3-2. He goes off speed, gets the out.
Dahlbeck in the box again. Takes the strike. Next offering is in for a strike.
Quickly down 0-2 in the count. I think you got to choke up a little bit, spread out the feet. You don't know what the velocity or the location of this next pitch is going to be.
1-2.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Snap throw. Here's Christian Arroyo. And that's in there for strike one. The wind of the pitch. And now 1-2.
1-2.
Can't connect on the curveball. Struck him out. And welcome back. Set for the last half of the seventh. And now here is Sean Murphy. 0-1.
I really like how he's been attacking hitters early in at bats. He's thrown strikes on the first pitch to over 70% of the guys he's faced in this one.
Into center. Hernandez has it sized up. Puts it away for the out. Here's Acuna now. This guy has turned into a beast. And first offering is fouled off. The Braves yet to pick up a hit here. That one misses.
1-1.
And that's ball one.
Trying to keep good speed off the bases.
Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Hernandez racing, makes the catch.
Every day during batting practice, these outfielders get about 10 minutes of balls in the gaps. They practice this, and when the game comes, they make the play perfectly.
Riley in the box now. No balls and a strike.
Late in the game, everyone gets a little tighter. Way to get ahead on a really good hitter right there.
That one ripped. In there, base hit. And the bid for history is gone.
He made a great run at it, Boog. I mean, he had their hitters off balance for the entire game up until this point, and maybe he didn't get all the way to 27 outs, but he deserves a lot of credit.
Yeah, really fantastic effort. Gave us all a great show, and now we'll see what's left for him. Duvall sizes this one up. He's there. He's got it. And the back at Truist Park. Ready to begin the eighth. So stepping in for Boston, Enrique Hernandez. So out of the pen comes the right-hander, Joe Jimenez.
Well, he hasn't pitched in a while. Coming on here after 5 days rest, so he should be rested. But we'll see if he has any rust to shake off.
Next offering upstairs.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
That one to first. Olsen takes it to the bag, and that's one away as the leadoff man is out in the eighth.
Well, such a confidence boost for a reliever to come into the ball game and get the first hitter he faces. Just makes everything slow down a little bit, and then from there can really settle in.
1-1.
So now 1-2.
1-2. Count.
Caught him looking for the K.
Really great job of locking him up with that fastball inside, and that was set up by 2 pitches before, back-to-back off speed away. And once you get a hitter looking out there or even leaning out towards the outer part of the plate, it's a great call to come back inside with a fastball if you can locate, and he did. I think it surprised him. He just couldn't get a swing off.
Started after it, tried to hold up. Now a look to first, and Joe McDonald says he won around. And a swing and a miss. Snap throw, down in order. Now into the ball game on defense, Reese McGuire. He takes over behind the plate. Vaughn Grissom now at the plate. The pitch. One gone to the bottom of the 8th. Now the left fielder, Marcell Ozuna, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. Swing and a miss, and he was fooled. The Red Sox with some bullpen action. Ryan Brazier, the veteran right-hander, appears to be loosening up. Rodriguez getting loose as well. Next offering down in the dirt. And the 1-2 misses to even the count. In the dirt. McGuire on to first. In time for the second out. Good job to clean it up after the drop third strike. So now to the plate for Atlanta, Kevin Pillar.
Struck out on just 3 pitches last time.
There's a strike.
Fooled on that pitch. Got a little anxious.
Swing and a miss. And it's 0-2.
Man, he is just dialed in right now. Every pitch thrown with so much conviction.
That misses the zone. It's a ball and 2 strikes. And another ball.
2-2.
Got him looking. That's the 3rd out. Inning over. Braves are set back here in Atlanta. All set to start the 9th in this one. Raimel Tapia up to hit. Here comes a new arm for the Braves, Jesse Chavez.
And he's had 3 days off since he pitched last, so expect him to be totally rested. I'm sure he's itching for this opportunity right now.
The 0-2. Now one missed. And now the count is even. Left-hand batter waits. That one down the line, and it's just foul. That was close. The 2-2. And just misses with that one. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Well, we saw a solid effort out of their starter, and the bullpen is following suit. It's just a good day as a manager or as a pitching coach when you can hand the ball off to multiple arms and get stability from all of their performances.
Next offering is in for a strike. And a ground ball to first. Olsen steps on the bag, and that quickly 2 away. And here is Devers. And first offering is fouled off. Chavez, 39 years old. He joined the team as a free agent. That clips a corner.
0-2.
And that's in the dirt.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Next offering is in the dirt. Just misses with that one. Goes down swinging for the strikeout. Pulled the string on the. So the Red Sox bring on a new pitcher, Ryan Brazier. He last pitched 4 days ago, so he should feel pretty fresh. And a pitch. And first offering is fouled off. Righty to the plate. Fly ball down the line, and there's one down. So the batting order turns over. Now the leadoff spot for the Braves, Ozzy Albies. And there's the strike.
In the on-deck circle, you really want to use that opportunity to see some pitches and time up the fastball. Last thing you want to do is miss a good hittable fastball early in the count.
Ball, 2 strikes.
One down, base is empty.
Ball out.
In the dirt. McGuire on to first. Out. 2 away now after the drop third strike. Now it's the Atlanta catcher, Sean Murphy. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-1. Chases that one upstairs.
It can live up in the zone all game if guys will chase it. That's just too much velocity. Hitter's got to look down in the zone.
Next offering is down low. All tied up here in the last half of inning number 9. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. Back here at the ballpark, we're in extras here. Here's the Boston cleanup hitter, Adam Duvall. First pitch doesn't find the zone. And that one off the outside edge. Hammered, and this one could be extra bases. Safe at second with nobody out, and that double has the go-ahead run in scoring position. Looks like we've got a substitution at second. Entering as the pinch runner, David Hamilton. Now it's going to be Bobby Dahlbeck. No throw. Safe at third. It's a stolen base.
I'd say an aggressive roll of the dice there to steal third in this spot, but they felt good about it, and it worked out.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Now the game plan changes a little bit at the plate to get that go-ahead run home. The defense might pull the infield in.
Next offering is in for a strike.
In the infield at the corners, don't be surprised to see them come home first and prevent that run from scoring.
Squirts away a little bit. No advance. Good job behind the dish. Go-ahead run in scoring position. Nobody out. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Well, that's a huge strikeout right there. Big second out. Infield was in. They were playing the full court press.
Ground ball left side. The feed for 1.
Well, it's a big-time play by the defense right there to keep this ball game tied. I also think it's a base-running mistake. When you're on third, you got to make sure you can score if it's the go-ahead run. Give the next hitter an opportunity to put you ahead.
And now the center fielder, Enrique Hernandez. Tapped softly on the ground. On the run, throw to first, and that is that. Now into the game, Masataka Yoshida. He takes over in right. Here's Ronald Acuna Jr. at the plate.
The right fielder, Ronald Acuna.
Here comes a pitch.
You know, this guy's great speed is in the back of that pitcher's mind. If he can get on, it's going to give him one more thing he's got to think about.
The 1-0. Good eye right there.
He's been raking in recent games, and a big reason why, getting ahead in counts. He's been able to do that consistently, and you see the results.
2-0. And that one missing low. Austin Riley up next. And the 3-0 finds the zone. The pitch. Tap back to the mound. Tosses to first. And here in the 10th, the leadoff man is out.
Good late bite on that slider. Got the hitter out in front, rolled over on it. Exactly what he was supposed to do.
And first offering is fouled off. At the belt and fires. He swings and fouls one off. 0-2 now. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Slider got him for strike 3. Here's Matt Olson. Swings and misses. Slider right there.
A lot of times you'll see a pitcher maybe double up on a pitch. This guy will throw it 3 times, 4 times in a row because hitters just can't lay off of it.
And the righty deals. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Blew the express. Now we go to the 11th. Here's Reese McGuire. New pitcher for the Braves, Dylan Lee.
Bringing in the lefty with the left-handed hitter coming up to hit. Classic bullpen move right here, so we'll see how it works out.
Comes up empty on the swing, 0-2 now. And that skips into dirt. And a swing and a miss. 1 away. And next for the Red Sox, Yu Chang. In there, and it's 0-1. Fought off foul. 0-2 now. On the ground, right side. In plenty of time to first, and 2 away to open the 11th.
Well, a well-thrown slider like that one can be tough to get in the air. Good downward break on that one.
Tapia stands in now and watches strike 1. Swing and a miss. No balls, 2 strikes. And that one ripped to left, and that's a fair ball. And that rolls into the corner. In with a double, and the go-ahead runs at second with 2 out.
Back against the wall with 2 strikes, but found a way. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there. A lot riding on this next at bat now as they look to take the lead at a critical point in this one.
Here comes a new arm for the Braves, Colin McHugh. The pitch. Swing and a slow roller. And that's just foul. 2 down. Go ahead run in scoring position. Next offering is fouled back. Next one just misses. And now 3-2.
That's a really good take.
Got him. Snaps it down to second.
Well, this guy.
New arm out of the bullpen, Joely Rodriguez. Hasn't pitched in the last 3 days. So here's the Braves designated hitter, Vaughn Grissom. And here it comes. And that's in for a strike.
Well, don't expect too many more high fastballs. This is a good sinker ball pitcher, and sometimes they can make mistakes trying to pitch up in the zone. Look from this.
Lays out. Oh, it's off his glove. And he beats it. That's a hit. Great try there.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. That's one of those you classify as just too hot to handle. Hit it on the screws, and it couldn't be fielded cleanly, but you can't really blame the defense in that case.
Ozuna swings through it for strike 1. On the ground to second, might be 2. Good feed, that's 1. To Dahlback, double play. Kevin Pillar next up for the Braves. And first offering is fouled off. All tied up. We are in the 11th. Swung on, belted. That one back there. And it one-hops the wall. Tapia hustles to get it back in. The potential winning run holds at second in scoring position now. Man in scoring position with 2 away. Orlando Arcia, the next to hit. And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1. And that's downstairs and outside. Here's a 1-1. And a foul ball. Winning run stands at second. The 1-1 is fouled off. 2 outs. And there's a ball.
2-2.
Struck him out looking. On to the 12th, and stepping in for Boston, Rafael Devers. Next offering, pop foul off to the right out of play. Next offering is fouled back.
Just missed. If he's able to connect on that, look out.
Next pitch is in the dirt, and the count is 1-2. Swings and misses, struck him out. Couldn't hit the fastball at the knees. Masataka Yoshida up next for the Red Sox. That one's in there, 0-1. Just off the inside edge. All tied up here in extra innings. The 1-1 is fouled off.
Great swing and solid contact. Just a little too quick. He's got to stay back a little longer.
Got him! And now 2 gone. Back-to-back strikeouts to start the frame, and that's now 3 in a row.
Yeah, he's really settling in and getting a feel for his pitches, throwing them where he wants to right now. So we'll see how long he can keep this streak going.
And in one hops the wall. In there safely.
It's been a rough one for him so far at the plate, but that'll help. Put a very nice swing on that pitch right there. Got one to drive and just kept it fair down that right field line and into the corner. And it's almost impossible to track those down as an outfielder. Now the go-ahead runs in scoring position, so big opportunity for them to jump ahead late.
Check swing, appeal to first. No swing, just held it back there. Right-handed reliever. Little trouble with this one behind the plate. The tag, and that's out number 3 inning. Welcome back to the batter now, Ozzy Albies. And he deals. Slice to right, and foul ball. And the pitch. That one the other way, and that's going to get into the corner. It's a leadoff double, and the winning run is at second base.
I'm sure that feels pretty good after going hitless in this one so far. Nice job at driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
Tosses to first, got him.
Good fade and sinking action of that changeup got that hitter to roll over.
And here is Ronald Acuna Jr. Tapia under it. Oh, and 1 now. In the dirt. Wow, that's a great job behind the dish there. Nice job behind the plate there. And a pitch. Back to right. Yoshida going back some more, still going back. And that one is off the wall. In comes the winning run, and the Braves win it in 12.
Well, you come to the ballpark hoping you'll see something special that day, whether you're a player or a fan. A walk-off win, nobody forgets that. A memorable moment that'll be logged in the backs of the minds of everybody that witnessed this here today.
And a 1-0 final score here in this one. A 1-run extra inning win for Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show. I'm John Shambi saying so long.